Hey, welcome back, everybody. Sign here again with another episode of my FTB Presents Integration by Parts DX. And I need to work on infrastructure today. I've got a bunch of ores being processed down here. Right now we're working on iron and yeah. And I got a bunch of stuff in here to be smelted up, go into here. I mean, it's not like the best automation, but it's something I can set and forget for a while. But after yesterday, as long as it took to find that mansion, I came back to a ton of ores over there, so I got to process those. So that's one thing I should probably be looking at. But I'm going to get started on some Botania stuff too. And so I think I'm going to be picking up all my Botania stuff and moving it. This should probably go close to my Botania setup as well, because it requires mana to run. And yeah. I probably want to get another quarry set up and throw that in the nether, because I want a ton of netherrack for future purposes. So, hey, 27. Nope. So I found out the hard way. If you do not have this book in your inventory while you're, say flying around searching for a mansion for like 3 hours, you don't gain experience with Visio. So, dang it. It sucked, but what are you gonna do? And these things finally produced, so they're extremely slow. They will work, but yeah. Right. So one thing I've done is I have made some cloches, right? And then I also upgraded my backpack finally. I've got an immersive engineering assembler. Now, one assembler can handle 3 cloches for things like, mana steel and star metal, whatnot. Things that only have one recipe, right? Wouldn't work quite so well with stone, because there's various, there's 9 recipes for stone. Same with nether essence, which I can actually just grow netherrack, honestly. That might not be a bad idea. I also need nether essence, though, to make soul sand. So, and I could get around that 2 different ways. One of which is, let me go ahead and try to drain my, let's see, the other one's over here. Drain my experience out some more, too. Let's see. I could set up a couple of different farms, or cloches, I guess. And I'm curious, obsidian. Do you only have the one output? You do, okay. Because I need a lot of obsidian. I want to avoid all these drawers, but I'm not going to go digging obsidian manually anymore. Granted, this thing's not bad at it, but it's tedious. So, like, if I wanted to produce netherrack and soul sand, I could have 2 cloches running nether essence and then, combining them. Or I could just have 1 cloche and then craft it as I need it. And yeah, let's see. We do have the crafting modules from Pretty Pipes, so I could actually, use Pretty Pipes to handle that and then make what I need as I need it, which is probably not a horrible idea. But yeah, not the greatest either. Also, this thing over here has been just sitting idle for the longest time. So, yeah, oops. I've been waiting on getting more resources in before I start dealing with a few of the things. And I finally have the ores, so I just need to process them now. That's something else I should probably work towards, is getting faster ore processing. And you can kind of see it from here. I added 4 more diamond or crystal barrels to my storage tree because I ran out of room. So I'm going to pack up all my Botania stuff. But first, I've got a bunch of ores here. You're not going on. Okay, 3 of them went on to that. Okay, whatever. There we go. I need to grab a living rock. Let's see. It's very handy just being able to fly back and forth. So, wow, it's like a quarter of the way done. Okay. I actually hope I have enough mana to do this. I should. And almost a full mana pool. There you are. Need that, and I'm going to need this here soon. Oh yeah, no, we're good on mana. Okay. But yeah, I want to reset up my farming because this has gotten me by for now. But yeah. So it means I'm going to need a separate storage system for the crops. Not a separate storage system per se, but a separate drawer system for the crops to go into. Which I do have a lot of drawers left over, so that's not going to be a problem. And oh yeah, you're taking quite a bit longer than I thought you would. And one of these times soon, I'm going to have to sit down and just like farm up the Gaia Guardian for quite a while, because I'm going to need a lot of Gaia Spirits. One of which is for, I don't have it up here anymore. Right now we're making the Omni Ore, by the way. Done. Cool. Toss you down, right click you. We have our Omni Ore. Now this thing, it's only used to be Starlight infused, but Starlight infuses into an Orchid, which I can use for automatic ore generation. Just add mana. So you go there, do this. I see a lot of particles running this way. Yeah, I should probably do something about that. An Ecstatic Hibachi. I guess, I don't know. 5 ace. But yes. You can turn stone into different ores. Including amber ore from Bitter Inforge, which is kind of strange, but diamond, apatite, uranium. Yeah, so. And the number produced here is out of 64, 24 of them will be coal. Okay, 10 of them will be iron, and so on and so forth, right? Bauxite and ferrium. 10, redstone, prosperity, osmium, copper, silver, lead. Actually, that's good because silver, in where I've been mining anyway, with my quarry, silver is so much more rare than lead. I've got like 3.5 stacks of lead to process. I've got 3/4 of a stack of silver. More gold, which is good. Cinnabar, nickel, ruby, sapphire. Do these have any use? Right, okay, so ruby dust has no uses either. Okay, well then, yeah, okay, just want to point in ruby. That is, well, it's not in World Gen. So I was going to say that's overlooked, but the only way you're going to get it really is with an Orchid or maybe a Mineralis ritual. Speaking of which, let's look at the ritual pedestal again, because we're actually to the point now where I can make a ritual pedestal. Okay, I need rune marble, I need 2 buckets of starlight, I need another nether star, I need star spirit alloy, which is Gaia spirit plus star metal. I'm going to have to fight a couple more Gaia guardians here soon. I need to fight at least one to make the star spirit or Gaia spirit ingots I need. Because I think I'm at 3 Gaia spirits and it takes 4 to make the ingot. We need Elementium, which is just mana steel, which we've got plenty of. I need a crystal lens. Okay. But apparently we can add efficiency lenses to these. And it says Purity 2, Shape 3. That's interesting. Okay. But yeah, lenses they're not bad to make. So. And then we need a Master Ritual Stone, which means I need Ritual Stones, which is Reinforced Slate and Obsidian. So I need Reinforced Slate times 4. Take a nap. Run all the way over here. Probably far enough. Hey, look, everything despawned. It's just that way I don't have to deal with it. So I need I don't have my freaking blood orb on me, do I? Okay, well, request the obsidian at least. And orb. There's you. And we have this back for something happens to it. And then we're going to request the obsidian yet again. And you. There is our master ritual stone. Okay, now go back to from your own blood. I also need 10 total ritual stones, a weak activation crystal, which is a lava crystal in a blood altar, okay, which is not bad, right? So, and then we also need the ritual diviner. Now, each of these inscription tools is simply a corresponding rune from Botania and LP. I don't have a whole lot of reason to do this right now. Not till I get to starting with this here. Now, Master Blood Orb, you can use this to reclaim the weak blood shard, but basically we need saturated tau, which is this whole little thing off to the side. Why is the ritual pedestal, though, quest gated behind the common Tartaric? Imbued Slate is the tier 3. I have some imbued. Did I ever make another? I don't think I ever made another lesser Tartaric, though. All right, so yeah, I'm going to have to do some stuff. And for now, though, you are going to live up here. Once I get the ritual pedestal, then we can do a Mineralis ritual. Not with... I think I have it over here. No, it's my Visio. That one. Yeah, tuned to Visio, but... let's see... I think I should probably actually get one of these celestial crystals and attune it to Mineralis. Yeah, here we go. But then that'll turn any stone within range of the ritual into ore. I'm going to have to set up a platform in the sky for that, though, because I can't remember the exact range, but I think it's like 32 blocks. And that includes Elfstone Underground. So if you're not careful, you waste a ton of power. Just, well, not power, really. Durability on the crystal and time. Converting blocks that you don't want. I mean, unless you want it, which, if you do, more power to you. I guess actually would be handy to run that ritual and then put a quarry down over the top of it. Yeah, that is an idea. Oh, well. So, I want to get automatic ore production with an orchid started today, which is something I can use Kikimirrors for without a problem. Also, I want to get some garden cloches running for different seeds that I have. Not too worried about the Mana Steel and Star Metal right now. I might need more in the future, but right now we're pretty good on them. But I want to get this farm out of here. That's one of the main things. Because, yeah. Yeah, we're backing up on everything. And so I mean, look how much fire essence we have. And as of right now, I mean, I can make a ton of lava buckets. But, I wish there was a way I could, like, just melt down fire essence, right? But there isn't. How much do you have left? Oh, this is the last one, huh? Wow. Alright, so I need to decide where I'm going to set all of this stuff up at, too. Is there a petite orchid? There's a floating orchid. I'm guessing this is any flower, right? Yeah, any small flower. Okay, yeah, let's not use the orchid for that, though. Or for biomass. 10 architect for 40 ticks, or we can melt it into biomass, liquid biomass. With seeds even. You know, I have not gotten tea seeds yet. And then this biomass we can run through a mixer. No, we can't actually. For some reason, JEI or dictionaries this with water. In the coker, we can turn biomass into sulfurized diesel. Biomass and bitumen into sulfurized diesel and pet coke. Biomass and sulfurized diesel becomes diesel, 2% chance of returning sulfur. That is in the sulfur recovery unit. Thermoelectric boiler. Yeah, see, it's Ordic sharing it with water again. Which it might be doing, I think, with... I'm not sure about this recipe. But this one definitely was with water, right? Yeah, see, that's showing everything. Yeah, this is showing everything as well. Okay, so... isn't there... Well, there's a carpenter recipe. Okay, so I need biomass to do filled rubber electron tubes. And I guess it doesn't go into the thing. There is a multi-block, like liquid fuel generator or something like that, multi-block. I guess it doesn't go into that, though. What do we have for... Because Cyclic usually has, if it's not been removed for this pack, a generator. A few of them, really, but... Not seeing it, really. But yeah, I mean, Cyclic's missing a chunk of items anyway, like the anvils and so on and so forth. I mean, there's the void anvil, but there's usually the magma and diamond anvil, or powered anvil, whatever it is. But yeah, no, I'm not seeing the Cyclic generators. One of which is like a peat generator, which has been replaced with a multi-block. So, right, so more runes of capacity. Okay, I'll take them. I'm not gonna argue with those. And then, okay, well, there's a bunch of those runes, and okay. So it doesn't look like there's a quest to upgrade the Blood Altar past tier 3, which is right here. This, you know, is to upgrade to tier 4, but yeah, tier 4 Blood Altar, using more runes, but it doesn't require a set amount of runes or anything, so I don't have to make, you know, a bunch of blank runes and then replace them afterwards, or upgrade them, really. Oh my god. I really need to remember how stupidly powerful this is. There's that, and then... Not there, though. There. So I need 2 more here, and then another 14. So I need 16 more runes to... But I also need Bloodstone Brick, which we don't really have access to right now, so... Alright, can I make a pump? Actually, I have one, okay. That's right, yeah, I made an extra one. Yep. Although, I just need water, and I've already got an aqueous accumulator over here. It's underneath this one right here, so... Yeah, so some time has passed, and I did manage to get some work done over here. Did some landscaping, carved all this down by a block, and Got some farms set up over here. So right now we have 6 item users, each one with an Inferium watering can. Only 4 of them are actually doing, 5 of them are doing something right now. We got all of our mystical agriculture crops out here, netherwort, and interlily seeds. I'm kind of on the fence if I need to bother putting the blaze seeds over here or not. But we've been... Oh, and I've got cloches over here. Now, originally, I was going to put mystical agriculture seeds in the cloches. They don't grow. Actually, here, let me see. Is it here? Yeah. So, I can get a free item collector off of the Fun Farm quest. And then farm in a bottle, the garden cloche. We look at the uses for these. Which, yeah, they're not cheap. So, I made 6 of these and then realized I should check first. Yeah, there's only, like, what, 16 recipes here? Good news is hemp, or the flax can grow in here, which is good because the flax from thermal is a bit wonky with auto-harvesting. The same with the corn. Any of thermal's crops that are 2 blocks tall just don't behave correctly. But yeah, it's mainly vanilla crops, except for the one thermal crop, the only thermal crop. And I imagine that was added in there because of how much of a pain it is. Go ahead and claim that quest as well. Let's see. Oh, I never claimed this. Phantom Charm, yeah. Oh, and we have... Oh, yeah, I never claimed the cakes off that. I was going to set up something for that right now, but I've run out of time to record. So I was going to run, cloches into assemblers, and yeah, it turns out that doesn't work. So I've just got a bank of drawers over here now, and I've moved over most of the crops and everything from over there. I have the basic thermal crops over there, but there's no harvester over there right now, so they're just harvest them as I need them. I am going to set up probably another little farm or whatever that's going to be a manual for whenever I need food, which is such a rare event that I'm not worried about it. Yeah, right now I'm just collecting the essences. I'm not actually doing anything with them. And from here, I'm not sure how I'm going to do it. Probably going to use Pretty Pipes as auto-crafting, maybe. Maybe. Or I might just set up a bank of assemblers and feed essences from here into the assemblers. I do have an extra one ready to go here in a capsule, so I can deploy it anytime I want to. That might be for the best as well. But yeah, crops are doing good. Let's see. I need to check. Is there anything weird in here? No, okay. Sometimes like zombies burn up and whatnot, and their drops get caught up in that item collector, so. And then they don't go anywhere because there's no drawer for them. That's mostly what I've been doing. That and ore processing, because we've got a decent amount of ores. And actually, the quarry is probably just about done by now. Here, let me... Charm belt. I did manage to make a zombie charm as well, and now we have a phantom. The charms have durability, though, which is just makes me not want to use them, really, because, well, there's no mobs that are that much of an issue. Let's go take a peek at our quarry here. And it's still going. Okay. Last time I was here, it was at Y level 12. We're at Y7 now. I love how it does this, though. This is such a good upgrade to the quarry. Encapsulating any liquids it comes across. And in this case, lava. Hey, slime boy. Oh, and I took the time, fought a couple more withers. I managed to get mending and then unbreaking on my sword. Because it's such a great sword. With all the enchants. And it was down to like 1/3 durability. So I didn't want to lose it. Oh, hello. Yes, I will grab you. You should check. Are there any other ones around here? I need to find the max size on these quarries as well. It doesn't look like there's any other diamond. Is there any, like, in the wall, maybe? It doesn't look like it. Okay. And what we can do is we can run the diamond through the Starlight Infuser and get, what is it, 5 diamonds per ore? We have to manually process it all, but it's 5x processing, so honestly, I'm okay with that for right now. Until I can get, like, diamond seeds or whatever. That would be awesome, but... And actually, what are other ways? There's the carbonic acid method, right? Which I have to go to Mars before I can do this. This will get me 4 diamond clumps per diamond ore. And then we can process those in a macerator to get 2 each. So that'll give us 8 per ore. So it's definitely worth setting up that carbonic acid. But like I said, I have to go to Mars first. So one of the things I've noticed is I'm going to need antimatter in the future for various reasons and whatnot. But that's going to be a pretty good distance down the road in FTB industrial contraptions. And yeah, they just got 30 diamonds out of that. That is definitely worth that little bit of effort just to sit there. There's that, and those. So I think next episode we're going to leave the planet for a bit. We're going to go to the moon. You know, actually, let me sleep. Let's go to Reach for the Stars, and can I add you to recipe like that? No, I can't. Okay. I have to do this first. So I need an oxygen loader. I need a fuel refinery. And I need the NAS workbench, which I've already got favorited. So I can do... Oh, advanced circuit. Right. I think I have some of the advanced circuit assemblies. I do not, and I need high voltage cable. Okay, so that's going to have to wait anyway. How about the loader? I need the engine, so probably not. Should be able to pull that off. Hey, look at you go. So there's that quest done. Get ourselves a fan. I almost grabbed nuggets by accident there. Let's see. Refinery's done. And I need a smoker, which I think I have a furnace. I do. Okay, cool. Actually, I have like 4 or 5 of them in there. Just because you never know when you're going to need a furnace, right? What are you? Invar plates. That, yeah. And I have like 1 Invar right now. Alright, so I need 2 of you. I need 1 of you. I'm finally getting a decent amount of some resources. Like nickel, I've been pretty much out of for the longest time and whatnot. I don't have a way of making alloys right now. I've never set it back up. Dang it. Yeah, what is this machine back here anyway? I haven't used it. Oh, this is the Empowerer. That's right. I put like, I don't know, probably 10, 12 hours in the game since I've used that last. It's like, what is that? It's a shame I can't make alloys in this thing. But, yeah, what are you going to do, right? Did I load the capsule up for that? Let's see. It would be probably one of these blue ones here. If I did... Carpenter Super Alloyer. Hey, look at you go, right? We are going to need power. So let me get you over here. Okay, right there's good. And if I go here, I've got some wire. I've got a connector. which I can go here, and then we can just hook you up to that temporarily. By the way, look at the top left. That's how long it takes to back up my world now that I've gone on that wonderful journey. Okay, so yeah, the inputs are up front. You and you. And are you set to plate still? You are. Okay. And there you go. All right. Yeah, 5.6 gigabytes for my world size right now. There we go. Yeah, I went ahead and made a bunch of the empowered ingots off camera because they're fairly easy to make. Like empowered lead is I need infused emerald, a bunch of energy and lead, and then I need some empowered oil, right? And these things, it's just tedious having to make all this stuff, so I didn't see a point in doing it on camera. But oh, I just made the engine was all okay. I'm like, where did it go? Oh, okay. We'll just put you there, and then I'll just request like that then. All right, and there's our oxygen loader. So that's those two things done. We get some add-ons for that. Fluid transporters. Okay, that'll be kind of handy. Turns water into oxygen, which fills your spacesuit with oxygen. I don't need that, actually, because I went ahead. I had a space breathing book that I got out of a desert temple. And yeah, so I don't need the spacesuit. Which is a quest, though, before I can get to unlock this quest here. And the good news is it's not bad. It's a good amount of iron. Yeah, wool and iron. It's not bad at all. So, and now this I can upgrade into the netherite spacesuit, which is probably not a quest. All right then. Oh yeah, the Venusian piglins. Yeah, I remember those guys. All right, and then apparently there's villagers, moonagers. Yeah, villagers in space. See a fuel loader. You know what? Is that an advanced or regular? That's regular circuit. Okay. So I just need an oxygen. I probably don't have the red wool. Nope. Okay. That's fine. I'll worry about that later. Here, this is like my to-do box. And that can go away. And that can go as well. And I don't need two configurators, so that one can go in there. Oh, I made a reservoir. That's right. It was... Oh, but there's no reward for that quest. Okay. And storage stuffer. Oh, yeah. Black iron. That'll give me a block of black iron. And then I need to make a dank one. And yeah. So black iron frame extended crafting is not a problem. It's all very basic stuff. And then add coal and black stained glass. And I'm guessing since I get one as a reward, this is a consume task. But could be wrong. Let's see, from your own blood. Oh yeah, I went ahead and made the commenter Tark as well and get a free one. Shader and some experience. I never claimed that or that. I don't need the single 117 because I made one off camera. It was a book piece of glass, I think. So I mean, not that important really. Here, let's put you and you back. It gives me 2 commenter Tark gems. And, okay, I need, yeah, to go this way to get this unlocked. But we have unlocked how to make a ritual pedestal now. So I might make one of these off camera. And then we need the routers, which is actually not bad. It takes a good amount of will to make at least the master routing node. And Minimum 5 or 400 drains 5, though. So that's just stone, glass, glowstone, and redstone. And that would be handy for moving things around. But yeah, feel free to use in conjunction with a Corporea system. And what do we get for reward? Filter parts, standard item filter, and more routing nodes. Okay, cool. Oh, we get ritual anchors for this, and another lens back. Cool. And then I do need to complete this here. Yeah, here's the key. Or just use it to craft into a key for dungeon dimensions. Oh, okay. That's kind of cool. And wasn't there another way to make those? No. Okay. That's just what, 1 ingot of gold? That's, yeah, not a problem then. And then there's our dungeon dimensions thing that we made the book for last episode it was, I think. And in you go. All right, so yeah, I've got a lot of projects kind of halfway started. Another reason I'm not too worried about doing the ore right now is I don't have automated ore processing set up at all. But I want to get to the moon. I want to get Desh because Desh will unlock thermal. So if I look up machine frame, right, this guy, I need Desh ingots. I also need speed gears, so I'm going to need a bottling machine. And I'm going to need a good amount of Envar. If we look at iron ore, which is like right here. I process it in a pulverizer. Okay, I do not get the additional side things on the side. Okay. That's a shame. I would love to get, you know, like a 10% chance of getting an Envar clump as well, or a nickel clump as well. I wonder if we can get nickel nuggets, right? From fishing. I mean, I kind of doubt it would show in JEI. Let's see, let's look at you. There's nickel essence. What tier is that? That is a tier 4 seed. Okay. Nickel dirty dust. Okay. And then there's nickel clumps, which come from compressing the dirty dust. I can ore triple with liquid starlight. Okay. And then nickel shards in an arc furnace. The shards are running clumps through purification chambers. Okay. Now, I need signalum. So we have to do thermal before we can get into mechanism. And then stainless steel was molten chromium. I don't even know how to get that right now. Chromium ingots from ChemLib. Is alchemy catalyst with Dash. Okay, there we go. So yeah, like everything hinges on Dash right now. But I'm going to go ahead and call this an episode. Thank you for coming out. I hope you enjoyed it. And until the next one, Science signing out. Have fun.